What's up, everybody? How you doing out there? What is going on, fans of legitimate combat sports? How are you, folks? Thinker St. James here with you. It had to happen. It had to happen. We've been talking about it for months, it feels like. Really, honestly, probably talking about it since around when Power Slap started or close enough to it. Saying, at some point, we got to watch this thing. I know that there are some of you out there who watch it more regularly than others. Some of you have very strong negative feelings about it. I would class myself somewhere in the middle, I would say. Probably more towards the negative side, but either way, it does not matter because we had to do this. This was a long time coming, and now it is here. It is the watch along of Power Slap. It is Power Slap 21, Dempster versus Dubois. And I'll tell you why I'm excited about this now. Because for me, having only seen promos for Power Slap for the entire time that this thing has been a thing, one name has always stuck out to me as somebody that I wanted to see compete. If I was going to watch Power Slap, I wanted to see one person compete. And I was very concerned that I wasn't going to be able to get to see this competitor. But apparently he is on this card. So not only do we have lady slappers in the main event, we also, I guess, have 3 title fights on this thing. So there you go as well. And then, of course, most important to me, we get the Crazy Hawaiian. The Crazy Hawaiian is slapping today, people. So it's a great day. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and if not, we're gonna make it fun regardless. So either way, thank you for being here. I am excited about this, and I am so glad that you are with me. Sam is here. What up, Sam? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you, Hydra. I guess tied for first. Well, you'll have to duke it out to see who made second on that. Almost Thinker's #1 fan. You are a definite front runner, brother. I appreciate you. Bleeding Edge is here as I knew he would be. I'm glad we could all make it here today for this fine occasion. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Power Slap 9 plus 10. What? We talking about the women in the main event? Women's main events even got to Power Slap. Yes, indeed. Yeah, there you go. It's now the husk of the Crazy Hawaiian. Oh no, is that why he's the first? Can we even call these fights? That's something I wanted to ask. Like, are these actually fights? 9 plus 10 equals 21. I don't think that is how that math works, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. It's new math. Like 1984. Well, yeah, I was going to say, we've got the Crazy Hawaiian in the first fight. But can we even really call these things fights? It's like, what are they're slap competitions, I guess. Can't really call them fights. It's the same way that I feel weird about calling BJJ matches fights, It's not a fight. It's a roll with your buddy. Oh my god. Every BJJ nerd out there is fucking spamming comments right now. Fuck this guy. What a fucking idiot. He calls himself an MMA fan. I think they use bouts. Okay, I'm good with that. Bouts is okay. His neck stats have significantly decreased. Oh no. His neck stats? Do they actually break it down by like neck abilities or like neck durability? This is what I'm interested the most about when it comes to Power Slap is like I'm most interested to see how they try to legitimize this as a sport. Like, what do they do to actually like pretend that two people just fucking slapping each other in the face is actually some type of legitimate competition? Now, of course, I will say that if you break it down in the most strictest of terms, obviously it is. They are competing to see who has the better, ability to take a slap. So I get that. But when you watch actual combat sports, I don't think it's something that you can really compare. So they have to like dress it up as if it's an actual sport. And that's what I'm most interested in. You know they do neck girth. Oh my. He's got a girthy neck, that one. Neck girth, slap strength, and hand size. I mean, I guess these are all things that are very important to the activity. Is this live or is this a rewatch? And this is all live, brother. This is live. Yes, this event is live. It's going to be taking place on YouTube for free. It starts in about 4 minutes. Link is in the description if you are just tuning in and want to watch along with me. Of course, as we get down to it, I will give you the timer. But yeah, this is all live, bro. Live and 3 title fights. We've got the women's flyweights in slap fighting. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have a fucking decision in the main event. Women's flyweight title. We've got the men's middleweight title and the men's welterweight title. Good Lord. And I did see that a dude named Quinones is on here. How far Landon has fallen. John Dong, how are you, sir? Good to see you, brother. Hope you are ready for some slapping action. Do you think they inflate the girth numbers like they inflate UFC height numbers? Well, some of us don't have to. Guess I'll just say that. Some of us are some of us are very comfortable with our girth numbers. Neck girth. I love it. I cannot tell you how much that makes me laugh. Okay. I mean, you know, does it also extend to the women? Like, are they, because these are two, like, you know, relatively attractive ladies here. Like, are they going to be talking about the girthiness of their necks? And when you say women's flyweight too, by the way, like, they both look like women's flyweights. Like, these are tiny. These are girls you would be standing in front of at the supermarket. All right, how you doing? Weather kind of crazy out there, isn't it? What are you here for? What are you shopping for? Let's motherfucking go. What up, Chase? W to all you guys. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you guys.
W.
Why does the power slap graphic go really hard? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I like the color scheme. I've always liked the color scheme of power slap. You're picking every fight based on girth. You know, that's probably not a bad thing. Also, yeah, is this something that you can bet on? I didn't even look on the book. And I guess we do have feed. Looks like this is still pre-fight. So after this, so we do have feed, but this is still the intro graphics. So once this changes over, I will start the timer here. The Puerto Rican pretty boy. Oh my God. Isaiah Quinones, the Puerto Rican pretty boy. The mental gymnastics of making this seem legitimate is one of the most interesting parts. Yeah, I can imagine. That and the knowing the rules are hilariously subjective. Yeah, well, that's the other thing, too. I've seen a little bit of Power Slap before. Just a little bit. But when I did watch it, the idea that flinching is part of the rule set and, like, how you define that and who gets to decide whether it's a flinch or not, like, yeah, there does seem to be some suggestiveness. Oh, here we go. Boom. There's your timer. The intro promo is your sync point. Fix Your Face, MGK featuring Fred Durst. Brother, talk about a great musical selection already. Oh, we are so in for it, bro. We are so back, everybody. Power Slap 21 is live. Let's do it. Let's do the damn thing. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. Sorry, I'm going to have to restart the timer. I thought that was it. They just snuck a commercial in there. Carlos, what's good, brother? How are you? It's 10 o'clock. I thought they were starting. Hate Hogan. Stuart Marshall's nickname is Hate Hogan. What does that even mean? Oh my God. I bet you could. Oh, here we go. All right. Black screen. Black screen. We're getting ready to start. Boom. There you go. All right. First slap. The first slap is your sync point. The first slap of the intro graphic. All right. We are locked in. Power Slap 21 is underway. I bet you could gamble on it like Rumble or the Kick Online Casino, but not any big books. Yeah, probably. You're probably right about that. I don't know. I was going to check my own book. Let me see. I'm going to see. I'm going to see if it's on there. You know, it might be at this point. Miss you from Muay Thai this morning. True. Yes. Muay Thai this morning was fucking good, dude. That one fight with the Iranian dude. Good Lord. What a crazy fight that was. The best rule in all of sports, 2 for flinching. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Define flinching. Well, I say so. That's what I say. That's what I say. I define flinching as whatever the fuck I think it is. How about that? Oh my goodness. See, you know, I never would buy it back when people would, you know, kind of talk about women in MMA and they'd be like, oh, you know, she's too pretty to fight. I would always be like, get out of here with that sexist bullshit. You know, it's kind of like you know, it's like that seems to me as like a male kind of male led sort of like minimization of women when you say something like that. When it comes to Power Slap, though, I might actually be in that camp because I see both of these women and I'm like, what are you doing out here getting slapped in the face for nothing? You're getting slapped in the face for fucking peanuts. Why are you doing this, pretty girl? At least with MMA, there's actual fucking talent involved. Yuck MGK. Yeah, I'm not an MGK fan myself, but when you throw Fred Durst on the track, you're doing it right. Plus, they're playing fucking Filter right now. Nice selection there. I haven't heard that song in a million years. Hey man, nice shot. Bleeding Edge, you make a great point. How did they not adopt that rule? They do have that rule, right? Yeah, it is a rule. Oh, he was Lebanese. My bad. Lebanese fighter this morning. True. Am I showing the slaps? Meat Rocket. What's up, brother? Exactly. I got the link. The link is in the description. We're at the Cosmopolitan Hotel slapping each other, people. Let's fucking go. I'm so ready. This girl's, what is that tattoo on her shoulder? She's got like a tattoo of a lady with like a mask on. It's kind of cool looking. Yes, they trot out Bisping and Dan Hellie for this shit. Oh, good Lord. Michael Bisping having to be out here trying to pretend that this is actually a sport. Dan Hellie's good with it. He's you know, whatever. Give me the paycheck. Michael Bisping's like, you know that I commentate for the actual UFC, right? What the fuck am I doing here? Power Slap is fire. We're going to find out together, brother. As I said, this is a long time coming. I have been putting it off and you know, denying the people for too long. The people have spoken. Most of them have said that they don't want this, but the other people have said that they do. Both of these chicks are bad, bro. This is so fucking dumb. Anyway, all right. Johnny the God is here. What up, Johnny?
W.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute, Johnny. Hope you're well, brother. Subthinker James. The Mac is back, and I'm also back since I took a small break this week from too much MMA stuff, and I'm so excited to watch these slaps. And also, Jack Swagger is going to... Oh, is Jack Swagger on this thing? Is he on here? Which one is Jack Swagger? Oh, yeah, Hager, right? Jake Hager. Yeah, he is on. Damn, we got a star-studded Power Slap for this evening. Well, you know what? Fuck the noise. Fuck the bullshit. Johnny, I am so glad that you are back, brother. I hope that your time off was well worth it. Welcome back to the Blood Palm, even though you never really left. We know that's the truth. Hate to break it to you, Bisping loves this shit. Maybe I'll love this shit. I don't know. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch it and I'm going to make my own decisions here. I mean, I'm looking at the highlights. It really is just two people slapping each other. I also do appreciate the referees or whoever. Are they referees or they're like little catch guys? What's the name of the catch guy? There has to be a name for that guy. Also, of course, this Stuart Marshall with the greatest hair and beard combination of all time. He's got the Davy Crockett plus the dyed blonde Fu Manchu. You really cannot combine hairstyles and facial hairstyles like this man does, but somehow he makes it work. But yeah, I love the guy that's in the back there, right? He's holding his arms up like this. He's like, oh, 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 oh. Power slap is probably the best combat sport in history. Yes, mixed martial arts walked so power slap could run. A former ballerina is fighting in the women's title fight. I guess so. You're way too pretty to power slap if you were a ballerina. This is what I'm talking about. This is maybe one of the few times. Damn, they even brought Charlie Arnold out for this? That is wild. Yeah, like I said, it's the one time where I might actually agree with the sexist mentality where it's like, you know that you don't have to do this. I mean, again, with mixed martial arts, there's like, a competitive streak to it. Like, you go out, you want to be the best. You want to exemplify mixed martial arts at the highest caliber and degree. Exactly what Conor McGregor was talking about in the McGregor Forever docuseries that myself and Chase just finished reviewing out on the channel now. Conor talking about exemplifying purest mixed martial arts. That's one thing. There is really no reason to be going out here and getting slapped in the face as a pretty woman. I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm not saying that you should be barred from doing it, but why are you doing it? That's what I want to know. I want to hear the testimonials from these competitive women, these female competitors. Why are you doing this? Don't fight fate. Bro, I'm in for it, dude. I'm here for however this goes. I've seen a few stunt marshals clip on Insta. Oh, yeah, Marshall. Yeah. Amanpreet Singh. Jack Swagger is slapping against an Indian dude. I assume. Maybe that's a poor assumption. Could be from another region. I don't know. First name is Stunt. His nickname is it? No. Is it, his first name is Stunt? Hate Hogan, yeah, with the hair plus the bleached mustache. Only as a black man, this guy is a fucking Tekken create a character. True. That does track. Okay, so defender rules. Legally defensive position, feet planted, shoulders square, chin up, hold, power slap, stick behind back, no flinching, no movement that affects the strike. Striker can restrike if foul called until defender stops flinching. Defender required to return to the box within 60 seconds. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm getting my primer here. Okay. Coin toss determines who strikes first unless fighter DQ'd in the last fight. Oh, interesting. Okay. Automatic DQ if striker commits 2 fouls in 3-round match or 3 fouls in a 5-round match. 4 flinches result. God damn it. Went too fast. Went too fast for me to actually internalize it. We're going to have to learn on the fly like we did with the Calcio Storico. This is the main crew and they all dabble and slap. I like it. Look, I'm not against getting a little dirty in the mud every once in a while, What the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is what?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who is it? I thought the crazy Hawaiian was a big fat guy. They said he just lost like 1,000 pounds. He lost an entire human beings with. I don't feel like I'm getting the crazy Hawaiian anymore. I'm getting I'm getting the mature adult Hawaiian. What the fuck? I am getting the father of 2 Hawaiian. I am getting dad driving the minivan Hawaiian. I'm already feeling gypped here. Wait till you see the refs. Oh, I know. No. That I do know. I do know that the same refs do it. I do know that the same refs do. Yeah, but he doesn't even have the beard anymore. What happened to this guy? The flinch rule is kind of dumb. I mean, honestly, the flinch rule does kind of make sense to me because that is the purest form of slapping a person in the face. You know? Like if they're flinching, if they're moving their head, you're not getting the full impact of the slap. So I kind of get the flinch rule. Do I think that it's a good rule? No, but I don't think that this is a good thing in general. So if we're getting in the mud, you got to play in the mud. If we're going to go into the pit, we are getting dirty today, people. We are going mudding like we are out in the goddamn fields in fucking Central Florida. We are inside of a Forerunner right now. More Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit and Power Slap go together like peanut butter and jelly, baby. Some Ozempic shit? Yeah, it must be. I mean, I don't know. Like that can't help him, can it? That can't help him in this endeavor here. Vincent D'Onofrio from Men in Black 1 is fighting right now. True, brother. Sugar plus water. If this dude starts asking for sugar inside of water, you need to be very nervous. Thinker feels the same way about the crazy Hawaiian's weight loss as I do about Minty Betts. True. This isn't who I wanted. I'm not getting what I need. I mean, you can say you're Minty Betts still, but we will not forget. We know the truth. We don't forget. We don't forget the things that we love. You're taking the mechanic? Which one's the mechanic? Oh, is it Vincent D'Onofrio? Damn, that is actually a really good call by Chase on that one. He looks a lot like him. If he squinches his face up real weird, we might be in for some problems with aliens. Who is this guy? Looks a little bit like King Green now. Power Slap invested in their big ticket and cloned him, but came out funky. True, dude. He went through the clumps transformation there. He's on that flubber right now. He's on that Eddie Murphy flubber right now. Dave Chappelle is going to be out in the audience making jokes about him soon. The beard is a lot shorter, says Big Bisbing. Yeah, no shit. Is that the only thing that's changed, Bisbing? I guess they do have a super heavyweight champ. I don't know if we actually have a super heavyweight fight on the thing here. It doesn't look like it. But yeah, he's gone down to light heavyweight. This is we're talking about a shell of a former self here. You're not lying about the crazy Hawaiian. Thoughts on the press conference yesterday, Thinker? And not going to lie, it was kind of a stinker in my opinion. We only watched clips of it, Johnny. We watched some clips of it after we did the second half of the McGregor Forever review. And there were some kind of interesting moments, I guess you could say, but nothing that really stuck out to me as like classic or anything. I was just kind of looking at it, and you can go back and watch the VOD, but like, I'm just kind of, we watch the clips and I just keep saying, I'm like, all right, yeah, great, okay. Took the Big Mama suit off. True, bro. He's no longer going after Norbit. He's no longer out here making Norbit's life hell. But yeah, I didn't see anything in the press conference that really stuck out to me as like, man, this is great. But I've already thought that about Conor. I said that about Conor in the lead up to the last Poirier fight. Conor's trash talk has gone, bro. Which is crazy. You'd think that that's the one thing that wouldn't subside. But that is gone, dude. All right. Vernon, Kathy, and a crazy Hawaiian. Thinker thought a Lebanese guy was Iranian earlier. Now he's saying a random dark guy looks like Bobby Green. Thinker is on his racist arc. First of all, I only glanced at the flag in one championship. Second of all, just because they are not the same race doesn't mean they can't look like the same person. He got gastric surgery that then got the skin removal surgery. Damn, he really went the whole 9 yards, huh? Wow. Cheated his way to victory. That's a cop-out, getting the surgery. You really want to lose that weight? Do it legitimately. I have to tell myself that, considering that I am on that fucking treadmill every day. To the point that the fucking knee is starting to hurt. I've never had knee problems before in my entire life. I really am on my unk shit. The crazy Hawaiian might drop down to middleweight at this point, towards welterweight next. I mean, shit, dude, he does look like, if he's continuing to drop weight, he could be a 3-division champion. The triple champ does what he wants. You were hoping the pink suit guy would come back? What is that about? Oh, with Connor, you mean? All right, here we go. We're starting the slaps here, people. We're starting the slaps. Slap number 1 is the crazy Hawaiian. Here we go. 2, slap. All right. Kathy took the slap. Now he's got a big old powder splotch on his face. Okay, he got a guy who wipes off the splotch. What is the point of the baby powder, by the way? It can't be to lessen the impact. Is it just so that there's a big poof? Is that the point of the baby powder? Is it so that they can make the same jokes that they made from the movie How High? Because that's always what it is to me. It's the pimp from How High. Put the baby powder in the hand and slap away. It's action dust like an old Western. I believe that legitimately is the truth, too. I feel bad for Josh Peck when he lost all that weight. Why, bro? He's fucking crushing it now. Josh Peck is like running shit. He's actually doing like legitimate acting now. All right, here goes Kathy. Slapping the crazy Hawaiian. Oh, crazy Hawaiian took it. Didn't even flinch at all. Wow. Took it like a champ. Took it like a legitimate former champ. Oh, God. I'm not gonna lie. This is as dumb as I felt it was going to be, but I'm trying here. I forget what his name was, but there was a dude wearing a pink suit asking funny questions to Connor back in 2021. We were talking about that on the review of me saying that I was hoping that maybe Connor would go on like a Matan style show. So I'd like to see that, actually. That might be pretty funny. Pink suit guy is gone and dusted and forever will be an urban legend. I need to find out what you're talking about. Yeah, it's the powder is for dramatic effect. I believe it. I believe it. How many slaps do we get before it becomes a draw? Is it 3 or is it 5 or what? Oh, down he goes. He's out. He has been slapped. He's out. The crazy Hawaiian rides again. He lives to slap another day at a lower weight. I mean, do we count these as beanbags? I guess you have to.
Oh, that boy got a beanbag.
Ooh, that's a beanbag. That is a beanbag across the cheek. Sit that Hawaiian on the beanbag, lay that man on the beanbag. You get a lesser beanbag to lay down on when you get knocked out in power slap. You get a bean blanket. Can't believe it's been 5 years already. It's going to be 5 years and 1 week to the day. 5 years and 1 week for Conor McGregor. Crazy. Three for non. Oh, so it's 3 for non-title and 5 for title. They do. They really are trying to make this an actual sport. That's funny. He did flinch though. I mean, not flinch. Like, I guess that's the interesting thing, right? Like, flinching, you actually have to move, but he did make the face like, oh shit, I'm about to get slapped. Crazy Hawaiian didn't make that face. Crazy Hawaiian said, slap away, bitch. Tried to sell the Crazy Hawaiian blinker fluid and he slapped the fuck out of him. Exactly, bro. For seriously. We have to upgrade your carburetor. Nope. Ain't fucking with me, mechanic man. $300? $300? All right. The Crazy Hawaiian slaps again. I have now seen the Crazy Hawaiian in action. Actually seems like a pretty decent crowd for Power Slap, all things considered. You don't remember him? He asked Connor something like, "You haven't won one fight since Obama was president. What makes you think you'll win?" Oh, yeah, I do remember that guy. I thought you were talking about somebody who actually like asked like funny questions. That dude's just being a fucking asshole. I didn't remember him being in a pink suit, but I do remember that. Get that man some pillows and a warm blanket. True. It should be a bean pillow. It should be a bean pillow for people who get knocked out in Power Slap. He wants his belt back. Give him his new weight class belt. They're saying Hawaiian fouled him. How did he foul him? How would he have fouled him? He slapped him. There's a lot of nuance to Power Slap. Power Slap has a lot of subtle nuances. But how did he foul? How can she slap? All right, whatever. I don't know. Bleeding Edge, explain where the foul could have taken place. If anything, it looked like the mechanic guy was the one who should have been fouled. He was the one that looked like he was flinching. I thought he was being an asshole too, but hasn't McGregor been an asshole for a while? Yeah, but I mean that they're first of all, two wrongs don't make a right, and second of all, like there are times and places for certain things. I would say. I mean, maybe, I don't know. You can be an asshole at the press conference if you want, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't like people disrespecting the athletes in general, even if they are assholes. But I can see there being a place for that at the press conference, so I'll allow it. They wouldn't actually say what the foul was. It's a mystery foul. I don't know where the foul was, but there might have been a foul there. Herzog told him, "You can't do that. Don't do it again" on the hot mic, and Bisbing said the foul already happened, so it can't be punished now. Okay. Like, what? Oh my God, the stupid. Amazing that Jason Herzog is not even in MMA and is still inserting himself into competition. Where does this guy go where he does not insert himself into whatever the fuck is happening? Jason Herzog literally goes out in public and finds conversations to butt into. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me. Are you guys talking right now? Just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that everybody's okay here. Are you guys talking? Are you guys having a conversation? Yes, Jason, they're having a fucking conversation. They don't need you. That fucking Jason Herzog. It looked kind of like a club foul, but again, the rules only matter when they all decide to. Yeah, sure. I guess he can't slap him on the back of the head. Gon would have somehow got that foul. True, dude. How you have to wrap your hand around the back. Gon could do it. He's got a big enough hand for it. You think McGregor deserved it? I I don't know, but I mean, again, McGregor he didn't do anything to that guy, though. He didn't do anything to that guy. If that guy was the dude who had gotten his phone broken by McGregor, then maybe. If that guy was the Italian DJ, then maybe. Not joking. The club is considered using the heel of the palm to strike rather than the open hand slap, but it often is insanely subjective. I mean, that has to be subjective. How do you decide that? And how do you decide that they were intending to do that? That seems like the most subjective thing on the planet. That's a matter of fucking millimeters. Hey, Didgeridoo Dave, what's good, brother?
W.
Baby boy Rebecca? What does that mean? Herzog didn't want to DQ Song Yadong? Off of what? In the O'Malley fight? I mean, oh, you're talking about in the Cejudo fight. Did y'all's feed just end? No, feed is still going. You talking about me? I'm here. Hopefully. Everything good? Everybody good? Oh, we're back? Okay, cool. Yeah, in the Cejudo fight. Yeah. I mean, he should have called those fouls earlier. But again, I mean, like, Herzog, like, look, when it comes to making mistakes as a referee, that's one thing. That's one thing. And while it's not good, and I think that they need to do better always. They should always be striving to do better. I understand human error when it's a matter of nanoseconds. You know, I get that part of it. I am understanding of that even when I am critical of it. What bothers me about Herzog specifically is the fact that he gets things wrong and then still goes out of his way to make himself part of the conversation at all times. Why are you involving yourself? You know, Herb Dean used to have that great line. He would say, "Don't make me a part of this fight. Don't bring me into this fight." Jason Herzog would benefit from that mentality. Haven't heard Herb say that in a while. I wish he would go back to it. You know, he used to say that when he would give warnings out. Don't make me a part of this fight. I appreciate that. Jason Herzog should also not be a part of 99% of the things he finds himself in, because he somehow makes himself a part of everything. Herzog thinks there's 3 men in the cage. Everyone is there to watch. Exactly, Hydra. Exactly. He's as much a part of the show as the fighters are, and that's the problem. This guy is wearing a Burger King crown right now. Anthony DeFrank. King DeFrank, and couldn't spell king correctly. Those were random Bisping quotes, and I remember him randomly yelling "baby boy," and Bisping's always mentioning that that's his wife's name. True. That is definitely true. I appreciate that, Johnny. Thank you for those random Bisping quotes. We're getting new ones tonight on the Power Slap event here. Don't let this guy get on an airplane. He might let it drop. Oh, no. Hey, 10-7, what's good? Mr. Bam Bam himself.
W.
Baby boy was for Yuri. R.I.P. my king. True, dude. Well, apparently Yuri lives on in Adam Sandler's new movie. Apparently he's Mr. Prohashka in his new movie, where he's out in space. Friend of the channel, he follows us. You might as well too. Yes, everybody make sure you subscribe to the 10-7 MMA, people. They do good work over there. They are fine, upstanding gentlemen, except they are fans of the wrong team when it comes to the Calcio Storico, so we don't fuck with them. Only when it's Calcio time. Every other time, we're great friends. I don't know. That kind of feels like don't make me have to enforce the rules. Bro, it's not that though. It's going overboard when you are enforcing the rules is what I'm talking about. It's not that. Because what Herb Dean is saying is don't commit the fouls to make me enforce the rules. And Jason Herzog is saying, oh, hey, that was almost a foul. Don't do that. Hey, careful with this. Blah, blah, blah. He's like there's a subtlety to the rhythm of refereeing is what I'm trying to say here. You don't have to be a part of the conversation at every second of the fight. Rich Mitchell could also benefit from this conversation. I remember Bisping wasn't done yapping and told his co-commentator, hold on, let me speak. Oh, yeah, well, he's had many of those moments. Him and John Gooden don't get along very well, or haven't in the past. All right, slap number 2 is coming up here. DeFrank versus Scambler. Scambler! What a great name. Calcio is the only thing that divides the Yama chat, and I'm firmly Team Missouri. Well, we are going to stay divided then. You're an Missouri fan now too? First of all, switching sides in the Calcio, that should be punishable by, I don't know. I don't even want to say what should be punishable by. Switching up on your team in the Calcio? You should be ashamed, bro. Oh, that was a flinch. That was a flinch, they're saying. Oh, injury and power slap. He has a slapping injury. Bro hurt his arm. He hurt his arm slapping dude. All right, let's see. So where's the flinch? Oh, yeah, because he fucking swang through and didn't hit him, like, flush. Yeah, he fucking, bro's going to break his elbow. Scambler sucks? Okay. Well, right now, DeFrank just had the worst slap I've ever seen in my life. People forget Herzog didn't want to stop Muhammad Yahya getting knocked down more than 6 times until Yahya's eye swelled up like a balloon. Very true. Very true. But again, in that fight, I actually give Herzog credit for because Yahya was the one who didn't want to fucking stop. We over on Missouri don't accept bandwagon fans. Exactly. It's the huddle meme. It's the huddle meme. I want to be Missouri too. Missouri till death. All of y'all Missouri fans. You can have your victory. You can have your victory right now. But when Rossi rises like a phoenix, I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. Oh, this is the Josh Van Cornerman? All right, I got to keep my eyes open now. All right, Mark Smith laying down the law over here. Don't be a bitch, dude. Stand here with your chin out. Yeah, chin out, dude. What are you talking about? This dude's like crushing his chin into his fucking... What is going on right now? DeFrank, y'all talking about Scambler being the bitch over here. If DeFrank is out here trying to fucking play these mind games. Yeah, take the fucking slap. What are you talking about? He's not doing it? Oh, dude's about to get DQ'd for evasiveness. Is this the Josh Van guy with the purple hair? Did they just DQ? They just DQ'd this man. Backflip. Oh, almost didn't stick the landing. Wow. Well, we're seeing a little bit of everything here today. What the fuck was that? You came all the way out here wearing a Burger King crown and you didn't want to take the slap? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, and he's jawing on his way out. Suck a dick, dude. You suck. I don't even watch Power Slap and I know that you suck. What an absolute loser. You have inside sources that told you DeFrank had tennis elbow coming into this one? Well, I mean, he did hyperextend. You can definitely see it on the replay there. This is the first time I watch a Power Slap event. What's that thing they got in their ears? Oh, I think it's like an earplug, I think, to make it so that they don't slap and break their eardrum. His arm is made of twig. You don't have to get slapped if you don't want to. Yeah, well, you should get slapped if you were in a slapping competition and you already slapped the other guy. Shout out to Scambler. He might suck, but he was the better man in this evening. Fuck that guy. Even the worst Azuri player has thousands of times more testosterone than this Italian fraud. Yo.
You are correct, sir. Yeah.
He went full Joe Schilling. You never go full Schilling, bro. What the fuck was that? Exactly, Carlos. What the fuck was that? Arm made of low T twig that broke easily. They never go full Joe. Who's Joe? Yeah, give Brian Scambler his time on the mic after that fucking shit show. Dude literally, he was trying to I looked at him and I was like, that can't be legal. You know what I mean? Like how your mind thinks faster than your mouth can speak. He's sitting there with his chin in his chest and I'm like, that you can't take a slap that way. And they're like, no, put your fucking chin out. It's like, yeah, put your fucking chin out. If you're in a power slapping cup, what the fuck did you come here for? Ridiculous. This is the only sport where you aren't allowed to defend yourself. Do a different one if you don't like it. Thank you, Hydra. Exactly. Maybe you should not be in the slapping competition. It's an AirPod so you can listen to soothing music before getting your fucking brain scrambled. I like that. I like that. It's like Warrior where they put on the classical music. Judy Wang. What up, Judy Wang? She's a cafe owner. These are the power slap equivalent of like when they do the celebrity cam in UFC. We've got a jeweler. We've got a cafe owner. We've got Shaq's sons. This is so bad. We don't have actual celebrities at the power slap, so this is what you get. Thinker, you can have Mackenzie. You get Charlie. You all good, brother. You have at my dude. Charlie is bad, but Mackenzie's badder to me, so we're in agreement on that. Those glasses had to be racist. What? Why were the glasses right? They're like those little glasses that guy on Instagram wears. The guy that does those funny interviews. That guy that has that weird accent. You know what I'm talking about? That guy's funny. I like him. Yeah, you know, I have like the highest testosterone on the planet. Like that dude. He's got those little small glasses. Those are not real glasses. I've only seen those in World War II propaganda posters against the Japanese. That's not even a thing. What are you talking about? Shout out to cafe owner Judy. Yes, absolutely. In a very non-offensive, unracist way. Hydra just always looking for racism everywhere. Hydra is a racism detective. I would say that you're a pot stirrer. It reminds me of the guy in Dogfight event who fought with his girlfriend and won due to his girlfriend. Yes, Carlos, hell yeah. His girlfriend was the fucking decider. And then bro wouldn't take the fight with the dude one-on-one afterwards. I mean, on that one, I will give him a little bit of credit because he did not sign up for a second fight. But he didn't have to fight the first time. Shout out to his girlfriend, bro. We were saying that she ain't going home with him after that. This guy's stunt marshal seems like such a douche. I mean, the hair and the facial hair certainly give you an impression, but I don't know anything about him, so. How does he slap, though? That's all I care about. You know, when it comes to power slap, you gotta separate the art from the artist. Oh, we got Jack Swagger over here now. Jake Hager. He's from North Dakota. He's from Fargo. Oh, yeah. You love that guy on TikTok? Hell yeah, that guy's funny, dude. I like that guy. He interviewed Mike Perry. It was pretty funny. The fuck is that from Stunt Marshall? Dude. What do you expect from Stunt Marshall? He's a stunt man by name. You met stunt marshal on Epstein Island? Self-incrimination much? People were saying that his girlfriend was the man of the house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. She made him sleep on the couch after that. Yep, that Jack Swagger. He's here. He's slapping now. Bro looks like he's going to have a hunchback. Like, his posture's not great. I sent you the poster on Discord and DMs. Don't want to post it in public. I've never seen someone actually wear those glasses, but I have a book on propaganda posters. Okay, let's see it. Yeah, all right. All right, I take it back. I take it back. You're not wrong. Hers were smaller than that, though. This dude, Amanpreet Singh has come out to the hardest Indian beat I have ever heard in my life. Listen to this song right now. This shit is going, dude. Listen to this dude's walkout music. This shit goes hard. This is actually a very little known fact, by the way. Bhangra music goes fucking hard as fuck. If you are not hip to Bhangra music, you're missing out. Bhangra has some fucking bangers, dude. This is hard as fuck right now. I gotta find out what this song is. Indian Lion was a fan favorite last time. All right, cool, bro. I'm with it. I am with it with the Indian Lion. Bro is fucking massive. That is one big Indian. You think we might see another Indian slime out? I mean, I'm here for it, bro. Take out Jake Hager, Jack Swagger, whatever the fuck. I could not give even the slightest of a fuck. I never saw this dude wrestle. I only know him by name. And all I really know right now is I just heard a banger walkout song from the big Indian dude. And, you know, I got to imagine that Indian's probably a little underrepresented in this combat sport. So I'm going for the Indian guy. Shout out to Justin Bernard on the call, by the way. The Indian guy was in WWE too. Yeah, this is. I don't think that this is the Great Khali, but he does actually bear a little bit of a resemblance just in the build because he is fucking massive. Swagger versus the Great Khali too. I like it. Oh, this actually is him. That actually is the Great Khali. Okay, dude. Fuck. Let's go then. Let's go. It's a WWE showdown. Talk about some brand synergy over here. I was going to say, he did kind of look like him. You can't pick an Indian in combat sports, even in Power Slap. Maybe this guy can change your mind. I mean, are you seeing the build on this dude? There was your neck girth and hand size stats. Thank you. Thank you, Bleeding Edge. I gotta pay closer attention to that. Hey, TJF, what's good, brother?
W.
Good to see you, my dude. You think your Fort Wayne guy lost? What was his name? So wait, I'm getting mixed messages here. Is this who was the guy in WWE then? I know Hager, but like, was this guy actually WWE? You guys are confusing the fuck out of me right now. That was early prelims, which I didn't know they had early prelims, but can't find the footage. Oh, there were early prelims on Power Slap? There were more fucking Power Slaps than the one that we watched? All right. Slap number 1 in the Singh versus Hager fight is coming up. Here we go. Ooh. Hey, Swagger took it like a champ. Swagger took it like a champ. A lot of fingers, not enough palm, says Bisbing. That's always my downfall. That's what they always say. Too much fingers, not enough palm. I'm like, I'm trying. It's not the Great Khali, but it's a smaller Khali. It's the lesser Khali, but still an impressive Khali. It's Dalip Singh. Okay. Yeah, but I in this case, I certainly do not know ball. I will absolutely admit that. This guy was actual WWE, but he was a jobber. I mean, I know about Jack Swagger, but you're talking about the Indian guy? The Indian guy was a jobber in WWE? He does look a little bit undersized for WWE compared to Jack Swagger, at least. I don't know. I didn't see how tall he is. But let's see. Mr. Swagger over here. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got an emote. Jake Hager's got an emote. Oh! Oh, Indian got rocked. Oh, down on a knee. Oh, he's got 60 seconds to get back in the box. All right, he's getting his count here. All right. Got the standing 8 count. All right, go to your corner now. Go to your room. Okay, the Indian guy was a jobber and Jack Swagger was a champ. Okay, thank you very much, Bam Bam. I appreciate the clarification. Still a very impressive feat for being this tall. True. Yeah, I mean, he got wobbled here. He's going to have to slap the fuck out of Hager now. It looked like a club. I mean, again, if we're talking about the heel of the palm being the thing that you can't use to slap, I got to imagine that happens very often and they only call it when they decide to call it. Because yeah, if that's a clubbing shot, it certainly looked like it to me, but when is it not? 0 ball from Thinker, but they're doing some WWE stance from Jake. I mean, yeah, no, I thoroughly admit that I know nothing about WWE in the modern era, and I know nothing about Power Slap. I am here to learn, as I always am, and that was a terrible slap, by the way. That was awful. Indian dude is about to get knocked the fuck out. God, I hate when Hydra's right. I hate when Hydra's regional bias is proved to be correct. That was so bad. That was a terrible slap. How can he slap? I feel like the rules are made up on the spot. Brother, we've watched Karate Combat before. We know about rules being made up in real time. Singh is about to get his fucking head knocked off his shoulders right here. We're about to witness a massacre. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and a slap. Oh, he actually took it. Wow. All right. Very good. Singh is still in this thing. I thought he was toast. Indians, unfortunately, not built for athletics unless it's cricket. They're very good at that. Yeah, I mean, you know, we're watching the evolution of Indian combat sports happen in real time, you know? So, over time, I'm sure that will change. Dana needs to open another sport called Power Punch. Yeah, just knock each other out with fucking straight punches. I mean, when are weapons going to be involved? That's what I want to know. I want to know when the sport just gets to a point where we're knocking each other out with actual baseball bats. Singh got to get the KO? Hell yeah, he does, dude. This is his chance right here. Let's see if he can pull it off. That last slap was absolutely atrocious. Oh! He's done it! He's done it! Singh has he got the knockout! Are you kidding me right now? What a comeback!
Oh, that boy got a beanbag!
Ooh, that's a beanbag. And all of that shit y'all talked. All of that shit y'all talked about my dude, Preet Singh. Look at that. Bro knocked him out. He knocked out Jack Hager. Jake Swager. Juke Swooger. Dunzo Magunzo. Wow. Maybe Power Slap isn't that bad. No, it's still bad. It's still terrible, but I can at least get into it for what it is. Why not? First Indian I've seen win is in Power Slap. I mean, brother, there's a first of all, our dude in the UFC has won before too. Come on, dude. Let's not get it twisted. The Lion King has gotten wins before. Second of all, that is a come from behind victory that I don't think anybody was anticipating. So shout out to this dude here. Our dude Anshul Jubilee is smiling somewhere. He got slimed out with a beanbag. Exactly. He is laying on the bean pillow right now. He was getting it dialed in. Exactly, bro. He had to go through all of those terrible slaps to get to the right one that actually did the trick. And when he got it, it did the trick. Hell yeah. Bro carried all the reputation of India. Fuck yeah, dude. Are we sure that Sanjay isn't Armpreet? Could be, dude. Have we ever seen him in the same room? This is a fair question. Sanjay could be living a double life. Amanpreet. Sanjay is his middle name. I've never seen an Indian win in the UFC. I don't watch Road to UFC, and first fight I saw was Quillen. Yeah, well, all right, fair enough then. To be fair, his wins were early on, and then he got barked down by Mike Breeden, which was something I will never forget, and also was a terrible look for him. The podium sleep cam is top tier. Let's go, bro. More Indian bangers. That's really what I care about. I just want the guy to win so we get to hear more music. I know all the moves. It's so kind they give them an ice pillow. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's actually a pillow made of ice-shaped beans. Bean-shaped ice, I guess is more appropriate. Hatley got scared? I mean, I got to imagine that these referees have seen it all. They literally just saw a guy quit. We've seen everything today. We've seen a little bit of everything on this power slap. We picked the right power slap to watch if we're going to watch one of these things. Jack Swagger into Jack Sleeper. I'm telling you, I know it all. Bhangra music is fucking dope. I always talk about how I used to run audio for a Bhangra DJ back when I was working in live, and the music was fucking awesome. I used to love doing that gig. Bring back Judy? Fucking for real, bro. I want to go to her cafe. What kind of food does she serve, I wonder? Hydra, stop typing. I don't want to hear any Judy slander. Judy is a queen. Holy shit, guys. Did you know that Conor McGregor is fighting tomorrow? He's fighting Max Holloway. Isn't that crazy? Did you hear about the EA CFB controversy? I do not know what you are referring to, sir. I guess I have not. It's always the right one to watch. Power slap? Oh, my lord. Bro slapped with all the power of the Taj Mahal. Slap of the Ganges. Judy serves white people food, coleslaw, and potatoes. God damn it. Sure, it's delicious. Hydra's having another moment of silence. Nah, Hydra's good. Pancake propaganda? That's... God damn it. I can't tell Hydra to stop and then all you guys start. Sorry, Hydra. You start up again. I want to know what the person's life is like who only heard about McGregor fighting tomorrow on Power Slap. For real, bro. For real, dude. Not paying attention to anything else in combat sports, but was like, yo, I got to tune into Power Slap. Oh, shit, Connor's coming back? EA put microtransactions in the single-player modes of college football and made it way slower to actually gain levels. Oh, well, color me shocked on that with EA Sports, bro. There's a reason that everyone hates EA. You know, I think that EA's hatred is possibly one of the most deserved hatreds in all of gaming. And, you know, like, this is why I always say I am glad that I do not play modern video games for the most part. I play a very select few. It's never AAA titles. And that it's partially because those aren't really the type of games that I want to play, but the other part of it is because of exactly this type of shit. The modern AAA space is a fucking cesspool. So fuck EA and fuck most AAA developers. Oh, another Hawaiian. Kiali'i Kenekoa. All right, the chief. Thinker, if you were to stereotype, what's the whitest food imaginable? Huh. That's a good question, actually. Milk toast? Saltine crackers, I guess. I don't know. If it depends on how you define it, I guess, right? So it's like the whitest food imaginable. Wonder bread? I don't know. I don't really think in those terms, so I really couldn't answer that, I guess. I don't know what the answer is. EA put... Yeah, we read that already, true. Everybody hates EA, Activision, and Sony, and Ubi shit. Ubi shit. They are full of shiza. Yep. Yes, indeed they are. The Chief is a real POS? Really? What? Why is that? He's going up against a dude with an amazing mustache, so I gotta go with the mustache. Hunter Hassanen. That is a crazy awesome mustache. He's got the Sam Elliott going on over here. He's got the Sam Elliott back when he was a young man in the 1920s. He slaps hard, so he'll probably win if he doesn't do something illegal. All right, well, I'm going for Hunter Hassanen over here. Yeah, we got to go for Hunter. If the other guy is a dirty cheat. Plus, look at the power of that mustache. He's got to gain aura off of the mustache and mullet combination. Come on. I'm still trying to think about what the whitest food on the planet is. Like plain chicken, maybe? Unseasoned chicken? You like Hunter's very regal wave? You do the princess wave or whatever? Biscuits and gravy? But I feel like that's the problem though, is that like that's why it's a hard question to answer, is because like biscuits and gravy is like a southern thing, and you know, black people love biscuits and gravy. Trax NYC gifted 2 chains today, a massive one to Connor and a small one to Tucker Carlson. What? Oh my God. Clout chasers in the fucking right-wing space. That's wild to me. That is a wild thing, clout chasing with right-wing influencers. Ugh. All right, here we go. Kanekoa slap number 1. He didn't do the wind-up. You're allowed to do that? You don't have to do the 1, 2, 3. You can just slap right away? What? Why did he apologize? What was the apology for? Did he slap him with the heel? No, that was a clean shot. No? Potato salad, potato salad might be the right answer. But I mean, again, that's another one that I feel like black people like too, though. Whitest food possible is probably like mayo and cucumber sandwich on white bread. There you go. Made by white people, only ever eaten by white people. Yeah, that might be it. That actually might be the answer. That was a bad flinch. I'll have to see the replay. Show me the flinch cam. I think they put the number of fingers up of wind-ups they do before the slap. Oh, so you can't anticipate it still. Interesting. They can choose how many measures you take, but you have to inform the ref. Okay, got you. Okay, so it's not like catching him off guard. You just decide. Look at Chris Tione with his very gentlemanly glasses on. Tione going full grandpa today. He doesn't want to get the baby powder in the eyes. Oh, we got a flinching foul, and what was the other foul? 2 fouls. What was so one got a one got a foul for flinching, and what was the other foul? Yeah, of course they don't know the answer to this. They're trying to see who slaps next because you lost the point, so you're supposed to slap again, but they're like, they're making it up on the fly. Oh, flinching and stepping. Okay, so he stepped in. You can't step in. All right, gotcha. He stepped out of the box. Yeah, that makes sense. Herzog had to get involved. He's not even reffing this one. Yeah, make it up quick. Exactly. Just decide. We just decide on the fly. That's the greatest part about this. Yeah, get your feet in the box, brother. Stay in the box. Stay in the fucking box, says Mike Beltran. What are you doing over here? Feet in the fucking box. Left on 2. You must measure. Keep your fucking feet inside of the box. All right. He finally slapped and he took it. Clubbing again? Oh my God. There's a foul city over here. I would assume it's like football, offsetting penalties, redo the play. Yeah, I mean, you would think that, but that's not what happened. That's not what they decided. Also, that was definitely the palm. If that's how you measure that shit, that was definitely the fucking clubbing shot. Yeah, he led with this palm. Look at the ass poke out from the Mustache King. True. I mean, I thought the same thing about Jake Hager, though. He was poking his ass out for real. Alcoholic, what's going on? I feel like I'm the only one excited for McGregor's return tomorrow. Yes, you're the only one who is anticipating the return of Conor McGregor on the planet. This is fucking amateur hour, brother. It's power slap. What? I don't understand what we thought we were supposed to be expecting in this shit. Stepping is lifting the foot like a follow-through step, but it's not called unless they really hate you. Well, I guess they must hate them. Oh, yeah, and that guy does look like Josh Van. Good call, Chase. Are you really the only one? Yes, you are the only person on planet Earth who is excited about tomorrow. It's quantifiable and measurable. Yeah, Mike Beltran is really taking this personally, as he always does. Oh, there you have it. We have another power slap beanbag from the piece of shit.
Oh, that boy got a beanbag.
Ooh, that's a beanbag.
Wow. Oh, well. Apparently this guy is an asshole, and he knocked out our mustachioed king after much deliberation and many fouls on both sides. You would say you're slightly interested, but maybe not like you. It's exactly right. Varying degrees of interest. Of course people are interested. What are you talking about? Nah, bro, me too. Yeah. I mean, myself and Chase Parton just broke down all 4 episodes of the McGregor Forever docuseries. I think that we have a little bit of an interest level. Also, new short out on the channel today, by the way. If you want to go and give that a like, it's the homie thing to do. Also, like the stream. That's the homie thing to do, too. So including you and Chase, that's 5 of us. Anyone else? Exactly. We're taking a head count now. You know, exactly. Raise your hand. You in the back. Are you excited about Conor's return? Raise your hand. No? Okay. What about your sister? I heard someone mention biscuits and gravy as white people food, but that's definitely not. That's definitely not. That's an everybody food. I think that Hydra kind of said it right. If there are actually human beings on this planet that eat white bread sandwiches with mayonnaise and cucumbers, that is the whitest shit I have ever heard in my life. In my opinion, biscuits and gravy, well, it being delicious is not the question. Just because, I mean, that's to say that white people don't like delicious food, which I don't think is true. Your grandma is excited about Max, but not Conor. Okay, I'll note that. We have to get accurate census numbers before the event tomorrow. So everybody make sure you let us know. God damn, this bitch is bad. Jesus Christ. She's Canadian. We have a Canadian slap queen. Fitting that he would win on the allegations Super Bowl weekend. What? Super Bowl weekend? What are we talking about? Oh, was that when the court case got decided? I didn't win that though. What are we talking about? You called dibs on Ellie Dempster? Nope. Not accepting. Mayo and cucumber sounds horrid, not gonna lie, and the same goes to tomato sandwich. Tomato sandwich I can fuck with. Nice tomato and cheese sandwich, that I can get down with. I have enjoyed a tomato and cheese sandwich in my time. But yeah, mayo and cucumber is possibly one of the most grotesque combinations I have ever heard in my life. True. Yes. All right, Hydra. Mayo and cucumber does get the award for whitest food ever concocted. BLT goes hard? True. I'm not a fan of lettuce, but bacon and tomato, that's a quality combination right there. Bubba. Here, come here. You're bugging me on the ground. Why don't you come up and say hello? Yeah, I'm a cat sighting. Fitting the Chief would win when people like Conor and Loophole are fighting tomorrow. Oh, okay, got you. Oh, allegation Super Bowl weekend. Now I got you, Bleeding Edge. Okay. I wasn't understanding the syntax, but now I understand. Yes, you are correct. This is definitely allegation Super Bowl weekend for sure. Don't knock it till you tried it. It's good on a hot summer day if it's cold. Brother, cucumber is one of the most disgusting tastes on the planet to me. I cannot believe that pickles come from cucumbers, considering I like pickles, and cucumbers are possibly the worst flavor profile I've ever tasted. Of course, that's just me, though. I'm a Chicago guy, and it hurts to say, but Philly cheesesteak over Italian beef. Dude, Philly cheesesteak is fucking goated. Just tomato and bread ain't it for me, but salted tomato and bacon sounds better. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. No, I mean, if you're going to do tomato, you got to at least put some cheese on it. You've never met someone who doesn't like cucumbers before? Brother, you met him right here, dude. I hate cucumbers. In fact, cucumbers are the reason I hate cucumbers so much is because the flavor is so strong that if you put cucumber in literally anything else, all I taste is cucumber. You're drinking cucumber lime Gatorade right now? Enjoy, brother, but it ain't for me. I've had it before, too. I had it before thinking that the lime would be enough to overcome the cucumber. Nope. No, it wasn't. Come on, Bubba. Hey, Bubs, come on. Come over here. Cat's having trouble with the new computer. It's kind of throwing off his pattern of getting to his spot. You were gardening? Did you miss much? Brother, you missed the most action-packed power slap of all time, I say, for the only time I've ever watched it. Wes the Boom Mena. He is from the Dominican Republic. Shout out to my Dominicanos. Yes, we still got... Oh, is this one of the title fights? Oh, this is not one of the title fights. Yeah, we got 4 fights left. Fights, whatever. We got 4 bouts left. We've got this one and then 3 title fights, including the baddies in the main event. Power baddies. Crazy. Wes Mena is a celebrity bodybuilder, apparently. You're so hyped for this? All right, Lachlan. I'm glad, brother. I am glad. You just call it slaps? Yeah, exactly. We've got 4 slaps left. It's certainly a thing. It is certainly a thing. I am not going to lie about that. Who made those podiums? I want to know. Oh, Johnny Magna's coming out to Johnny Cash. I like it. He's from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I like that they have their own ring girls for Power Slap. I wonder if this is like the ring girl equivalent of the Contender Series. You know, you cut your teeth in Power Slap, and if you're good enough, you make it to the UFC. All right, fist bump between these two. Nice to see some sportsmanship in Power Slap. The blonde ponytail, yeah, that is a look. Honestly, though, the braids aren't bad, though. The braids aren't bad. Or the rolls. I don't even know what it is. Is it actually braided? It's an interesting design that he has going on up there. Yeah, that is certainly something. How are you supposed to train for this sport? You're not. You're not, Carlos. You're supposed to have gotten punched in the face enough throughout the course of your lifetime that you've grown a little bit of bone density and scar tissued muscle, you know, calcified muscle, and then hope for the best. Work your way up the traditional way through Power Slap. Exactly. Like our ancestors before us. Like all of the ring girls of old. When I started in ring girling, I of course was in Power Slap 3. Eventually I made my way to the UFC, and that was a great time in my life. Many gentlemen callers I had then. 16-inch neck versus 18-inch neck? I mean, it's got to be an advantage, right? Neck girth, neck tensility, I guess would be the way that you'd pronounce it. Whoa, Jesus, nearly took out the cameraman. Johnny Magna. Cool name. He could be a pro wrestler with that name. All right, he's representing the ABQ. 32,000 live viewers is actually not bad. I mean, sure. Yeah, no, look, I mean, obviously there are people who enjoy Power Slap. I cannot deny that there are people who are watching, I guess. It is free. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. I don't know. I mean, I just wonder how much they're actually making versus how much they're spending on it, what the what the P&L looks like for this organization, but maybe we'll never know. Oh, he's a pro wrestler too? I thought he said he was a bodybuilder. Oh, wait, is that Johnny Magna that's the pro wrestler? Good Lord. Bro looks like a salsa singer. Billions of views. Yeah, I mean, of course it has more fans than Real Madrid. All right, here we go. Magna versus Mina. It is Mina starting. Oh, and it is Mina finishing. Is he going to be able to get up? Always trying to get up. Oh, all right. Magna is back to his feet, but he's looking a little wobbly. Saying walk foot. Wow. All right. Magna takes the slap, but he is still in it. All right. Magna down but not out. The P&L would be very red. I would really love to look at the financials. Yeah, I guess he is good. Wow. Crazy. He went down, but he is not out. Have you ever had crispy tater tots with some gravy and cheese? It's so amazing, but I only eat biscuit and gravy once in a while, and I don't understand how people would do it almost daily. It's a little heavy for almost daily. I have not had tater tots with gravy, but I have had it with cheese, and I love tater tots. More than Real Madrid? That's what Dana said. Yeah, that is a crazy knockdown to survive. Let's see if our Dominicano can keep his composure here. Ooh, damn, Dominican not even dropping. Uh-oh. This is not looking good for our dude, Johnny Magna, but we did see a tremendous comeback victory for our dude, Amirpreet Singh. Michael Bisping, don't say anything in here is like an MMA. Salsa power, let's go, bro. Hell yeah. Bro's gonna merengue on his corpse. This mango dude going to sleep for a long time. We said that about the Indian guy. And he came back for an amazing victory. You don't know if he can take two? It's going to be tough. Got to give him a lot of credit for standing there and taking it. Oh, he's done, dude. Yeah, he's fucking done. There's no way. There is no way he's getting back up. Oh, yeah, he's done, dude. Come on. It's over. That's a beanbag, yeah.
Oh, that boy got a beanbag.
Ooh, that's a beanbag.
Oh, God, Ryan Garcia is there. Classic Dana sayings from hyping up power slop and being exaggerated about pulling bigger numbers. Exactly. The boss man knows what he's doing. All right. Well, that is another power slap beanbag. And now we've got nothing but title fights coming up. For that reason, I think I will take my one and only break of the stream. So I will take a very quick break here. And then when we come back, we have 3 title slaps in a row, people. 3 slaps in a row, all belts on the line. So you know the drill. Leave me something funny in the chat to come back to, and I will be right back. Just like that, quickest breaks in all of combat sports live streaming, including Power Slap. We are back. He would have gotten up if they let him. It did look like he was trying. It did look like they were trying to let him, or like he was trying to get up and they wouldn't. Like, I don't know. What's the rule with that? I thought you're allowed to, you have 60 seconds to get back up. It looked like they're giving him standing 8 counts, but he was trying to get up. I don't get it. What's the actual rule? Thinker clearly doesn't like Power Slap very much. Only one goon break all stream, and it took this long. RWS gets plenty of goon breaks. I try to minimize the goon breaks because I want to be here with you guys. No amount of gooning can beat being with the homies. That's a life lesson right there. Three, 5, maybe 2x, maybe up to 30 slaps. Yeah, see, there you go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want. I want to see it get down to the wire. I want to see some slapping that gets like very intense. It's like, God damn, anything could happen. Oh, 10 count if you go down, 60 seconds to return for your next slap. Okay, got you. Interesting. Okay, I'm learning over here. Bro, why do people call you Thinker? Because that's my name. Poeton? What the hell is Poeton doing there? Bro just shows up places, man. No, I got my name Thinker from way back in the day. When I used to write on a website called Uncyclopedia. That was where I cut my teeth as a comedian. I started my comedy writing career, and that was the name that I chose for my username back then. That was where I was Writer of the Year for 2007. And yeah, it just stuck with me ever since. Weird that Ryan is showing off a belt that will be stripped when he fights for Zuffa. Yeah. I saw that they signed Shakur Stevenson, whatever. What's that guy's name? Poeton hoping Herb refs one of these fights and he can get his lick back. True, dude. This is where Poeton would like to see Herb in Power Slap. Dude looks like Scott Aukerman. That fucking Power Slap guy. Who the fuck are these celebrities? Like, we supposed to know? Except Poeton and Ryan Garcia. Yeah, well, those were better than before. At least those are like people that play for like known sports teams and stuff. Before they were showing Shaq's sons and Judy the restaurateur. Yeah, Brandon Rhodes looks like Scott Aukerman. That's funny. Power Slap probably doesn't have enough security in the building to stop Poeton if he wanted to pee someone up. True. That is very true. Poeton could probably run through like 6 or 7 people before anybody even got a hand on him. You don't know? I know Judy now. I am now aware. I did not realize the massive level of stardom that Judy the restaurateur brings to Power Slap. Yeah, this dude they're doing the promo for right now. Oh yeah, he looks a lot like him. If Scott Aukerman had a beard, show me a picture of Scott Aukerman with a beard. This guy looks exactly like him. Look at Scott Aukerman right here. This is a comedian. He used to do a program called Comedy Bang Bang back in the day. This dude that is power slapping right now looks a lot like him. I can see Gon trying to eye poke his opponent during power slap. He could, bro. Somehow he gets the slap up to the side of the eye and just slaps through the eyes. She's the Trax NYC of pancakes. Okay, well, she's serving up free pancakes to Tucker Carlson. She's giving a big stack to Connor and a smaller stack to Tucker Carlson. Is Judy the one who borderline sexually harasses the customers, but like in a funny way? What? Is that a thing? The lady you know has a Chinese restaurant. No, yeah, I think Judy is like a diner owner. She owns a diner. I don't fear anything or anyone, says this guy. All right, well. Let's see if he can slap his way to victory. The power slap foam gloves. Oh, good lord. Could you imagine being that big a fan of power slap that you buy the big novelty foam glove? I have always hated the foam glove, by the way. I don't like the foam glove. I don't like it in any sport. Does he fear not ducking his chin? He should. I mean, not fear it, but he should not do it. Because if he does it, he will get disqualified and walk away like a bitch like that other dude with the crown. Whenever someone buys food from her, she'll say, "Come over here, height and race of person. Boy, eat my food. Tell me it's so good." And she curses a lot. I mean, I guess everybody's got to have a gimmick. The power slap foam glove looks so goofy. Dude, I don't like the foam glove. You can definitely imagine that. I appreciate your commitment to power slap, Bleeding Edge. 6ix9ine is a hard walkout. Yes, I agree. I do like. I've always said I am an enjoyer of 6ix9ine's music. Even though he bit his whole flow bar for bar from City Morgue. All right, Cole Young versus Brandon Rhodes for the welterweight strap. We are slapping for a strappin'. That's a strappin', not anything else. Not anything else that it sounds like. It looks like the Mickey Mouse gloves you get at Disneyland. Uh-oh. Bro's walking out to country techno. He's getting walkout mogged over here. Walkout music not comparing to 6ix9ine. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, this dude. And plus, he's from New York. He's walking out to country music and he's a New Yorker. I've never liked that. And I've had that in my own family. O'Malley on his podcast said he wanted to walk out to 6ix9ine when he was an amateur, but the org said too many N-bombs. What? That's lame. That's fucking dumb. Let them walk out to whatever the fuck they want to walk out to. It's music, for fuck's sake, you fucking pearl-clutching dorks. I'm born in the struggle, born in the blah blah. Shut up. Shut up with this terrible song. He's walking out to coworker music. Oh, bro.
You are correct, sir. Yes!
What were they thinking?
What is this music?
Ass!
Coworker music. That is so true. Super dumb for a smaller org. Nobody cares what they are doing. No, but I mean, look, take a step back. I respect an organization that respects their own image regardless of the size of the organization. That being said, let your fucking fighters do what they want. I would have more respect for the organization if they let the fighters be themselves than trying to uphold an image that they probably don't already have in the first place. They don't actually hold that image in the first place. Type of music you hear on a dash cam compilation before they jump 4 lanes of traffic with no signal. That is also very true. Do you know James Yantop? Bro, James Yantop is a legend around these parts for being where the negative stereotype about Peruvian fighters started. I am so glad that Peru is turning that stereotype around. You just found out that he also trains at PMAC? True. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. But James Yantop was never it, dude. He was never it. I was never a fan of that guy. And yeah, I think he set Peru back. So I am so glad that Peru is doing better post James Yantop era. Sal D'Amato has entered the chat. Oh no. Sal Tomato. They got Sal Tomato judging Power Slap. Maybe this is where he is actually good at his job. No, he'll probably fuck this up too. The world is too small. Yeah. It's a small world after all. There's a song about that. The class is James Yantop only good for having a good chin. I mean, sometimes facts are facts. The fact that they use our MMA judges is the only thing that offends me about Power Slap. I mean, the entire thing has to be commissioned by NSAC or wherever they are. So it makes sense that they have the judges and the referees. These guys stay working, bro. We need no nonsense Peterson to piss off Dom Cruz. If Dom Cruz would never in a million fucking years ever commentate for Power Slap. Never would he do that. If you tell me that Dom Cruz has done Power Slap, I will not believe you, even if you have proof. All right. It's time for Young versus Rhodes. Young is the champ. He is slapping first. Yeah, he's way out of range. Bisping saying it correctly here. Champ strikes first is interesting. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Oh, that's a flinch. Yeah, that was definitely a flinch. Bro was turning his entire face away. Yeah, dude, you flinched, brother. He's getting all mad. Scott Aukerman is getting mad about flinching when you were the one doing the flinch. Yeah, he turns away. He turns his face. That was not a good angle of it. The angle that we were at during the slap was where you can see it more. Clear flinch, so unsportsmanlike. Exactly. To think that you would have unsportsmanlike activity and behavior in Power Slap, truly just really disrespect to this fine competition. He's a bad flincher every time. Okay. All right. He has a flinching problem. He made it all the way up to champion contention with flinching on the record. Dom Cruz and Keith Peterson over Poetan and Herb Dean beef. It certainly is a more heated beef, I would say. Poetan tries to keep the air of not showing any real emotion in it. Dom Cruz lets you know exactly how he feels, even if he is a less emotional. They're both kind of similar in that way that they don't like to show a lot of emotion, but Dom is not as good at it. He's not as good. All right. Don't flinch again, Rhodes. I mean, they're calling that one fair. It didn't look like that bad of a flinch that time. Again, how are you going to it really is very subjective as to what is a flinch and what isn't, you know? He had to close his eye in the last match because he kept flinching. He had to close his eye here too. All right. I love you, Jason. I love you. It's just heard on the broadcast. All right, so they're saying it was a fair blow. So now it is Scott Ackerman's turn to slap. All right, welterweight slapping continues. Let's see what Flinch McGee over here's got. It was like a small flinch. Yeah, well, again, it's like how do you define what amount of flinch is enough to call a foul on? You just decide in the moment. He always tenses up, and they usually call him for it at least once a round. All right, well, we'll see if he can win this competition, flinches and all. And that's just fuel for his next opponent. Coming in, doing the pre-fight conversation, a little confessional. He's a flincher. He's a damn dirty flincher. All right, slap on one. No measure. Ooh, that was a heavy slap. Holy shit, he knocked him down, but he's back. Oh, he got up way too quick, bro. You should have stayed down for a minute. All right, damn. That was a good slap. Can't lie. Flinch McGee over here got a good slap off. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. Respect where respect is due. Yeah, that was a nice connection. Solid. Bam! Dumpling popularized the chin tuck, but he's so big it looks normal. Everyone caught on. Now they can't get away with it. Damn. Well, Dumpling setting Power Slap back with that behavior, really. How is Power Slap going to become the mega sensation that outpaces Real Madrid with Dumpling popularizing the chin tuck? The coach has a hint of blue in his hair. Yes, I noticed that earlier myself. Looks kind of purplish. Oh, he definitely flinched again. Yeah, you're moving your whole body. Herzog's not wrong this time. This dude is a damn dirty flincher. Clear flinch. Clearly he was flinching. Alistair Overeem felt that flinch. Yeah, look at it. He's turning away. Infuriating. Oh, my. I can imagine the hardcore Power Slap fans are not a fan of this guy. This guy is not, he's not getting any kind of credit with the Power Slap fan base. Real Madrid has 100 million followers and Power Slap only has barely a million or less. No, they definitely have more than a million. How many followers does Power Slap have on Instagram? Yeah, they have 7.5 million followers, but clearly nowhere near Real Madrid. Dana White was obviously mistaken. Billions, yes, billions. Billions of views, millions of followers, billions upon billions. Everybody on the planet watches Power Slap. Your grandma is watching Power Slap right now. There are billions of people who are watching Power Slap from beyond the grave in the netherworld. They're saying this is one of the most all over the place Power Slap events we've ever had. Power Slap has 7.5 billion. What? Instagram just caps out showing the million. They can't handle the Power Slap numbers. True. Yeah, they cannot handle the overwhelming amount of traffic generated by Power Slap. It's just not possible. You want to know why they're building new data centers in the middle of your favorite farm in Montana? Power Slap. That's why. Damn. It's almost like these guys are able to take the slap better on the second time. It's like they get slapped and they fall down and somehow they regen their chin strength. Flinching and a strong slap got Rhodes to an undeserved title shot. Well, he's about to lose the title right now. Maybe. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? We're going to see if this thing goes to decision. That's the first lie you've heard. Every Power Slap is off the rails like this. Yeah, because it's a big make 'em up. Do not move. Do not move. Yes, you flinchy bitch. Bro, he flinched again. He flinched again. He got dropped, thankfully, but Jesus Christ, I've never seen a dude flinching more clearly in my life, and I don't even know Power Slap. So what happens if you flinch and you get dropped? Do you still get the foul, or that doesn't count? All right, let's hear the cornering. Yeah, okay, he's warning him about the flinch again. Yeah, he clearly turns his head again. This dude is a damn dirty cheater. Crazy drop? That wasn't even the most crazy of a drop. He kind of just sat down. So yeah, he's getting warned. Hey, Quill and Sal killed stand number 3. Benoit via Showtime kick. I'm still waiting for our flying tow bar. All right, right hand on one. Let's see if Brandon the Flinch Rhodes can get this slap victory. It's supposed to be another slap either way. Oh, dude, this guy Cole Young taking it, but saying he hit him in the eye. Oh, he's fouling him in the eye now. Cyril Gahn would be proud. Let's see it. Let's see the replay if he actually got touched in the eye. Let's see. Let's see the close range. I mean, it was on that side of the face, but I don't know. It didn't look like anything made connection with his eye. It's supposed to be another slap either way, but if this guy flinches so much he creates a culture of I dare you to call it, well then fucking call his bluff. That can be a DQ for more flinches. I mean, bro has flinched every round. Khan is smiling like a proud dad right now. Exactly. Flinch again. This dude flinches every fucking time, bro. Crowd's booing. Exactly. Bisping saying the whole crowd booing. Yeah, they're DQing him. They're DQing him. Herzog throwing up the X. Are they DQing him, or is that does that just a different signal? I thought that it was the DQ sign. I feel like dust flying into your eyes probably causes a lot of people to think it's an eye strike. That actually does track. That actually does track. Pocket sand, you know? He's been slapped like 3 times in one round for flinching before. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, another point deduction. I guess he's got a good chin if he can stick it out through all of this. That's a DQ for flinching like a female dog. Yeah, exactly. You want to see this guy colded. You want to see a slime out for this guy with this terrible behavior. But so then why does he get to slap now? I thought that they just took another point. Why does he not get to redo the slap? Man, this is such a fucking bullshit make 'em up. They took a point from the guy and now he's slapping. I thought they redo it if it was a flinch. Another easy one. You can hear Bisping does not like Rhodes. He blew it. Yeah, Cole wants to go right away. Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole. Knock out this damn dirty cheater. See it swelling on his cheek, man. That was less of a flinch that time, but he did flinch still. A little, that actually is about as good as his flinching can get. He slightly turns right as the slap is starting. You can see him doing it. The slap is coming and he's almost turning his face with the slap. When they take a point, they don't give another foul. The point moves it to the next round regardless. Okay, got you. Okay. So they take a point. Okay, so a foul is okay. It's like MMA. So the foul is not an automatic point deduction, but a point moves it to the next round. All right, I'm understanding now. Yeah, exactly. Finally, a decent slap and a small, tiny flinch. I count to 7 on this guy. He'll be out of the box by then. Yeah, so you're not allowed to leave the box unless you have to leave the box, unless you get knocked down? Is that the rule? Right on 3. I do appreciate that he mixes up his measures. This is all or nothing. Nice! Let's go! Cole takes the pain. Give a point back? What the fuck? Give a point back? Yeah, that was on the side of the head. Yeah, that's a club shot to the side of the fucking head. This dude sucks. Fuck this guy. I just mean from progressive flinching with each count. Oh, okay. Got you. Huh. All right. Well, I guess that ends it. So the champ retains. Yeah, his face is swollen as fuck. Look at that. That is a whole lot of swelling. Bro's going to be staying at home for a while. Club for sure. He's the guy when the rules matter. Wow, look at that awful back tattoo. I am just noticing that. Look at that. Young down the spine. What a decision that is. Poor performance from Rhodes? Yeah, he sucks. How is Power Slap so simple yet it has even more fouls than the UFC? Bro, because they're making up the rules on the fly. They've only had 21 events. There's new shit happening every time. New shit comes to light every Power Slap. She's a weirdo. Who are they talking about? In the cowboy font too, I know, right? Bro legitimately found the font off of Microsoft Word, said, give me one of those. Like that dude in One Championship who has the drippy font on his chest. Straight up from Microsoft Word. Bro legitimately printed his tattoo from a dot matrix printer. Well, he's doing his two children who he has the handprints of on his chest proud, retaining his Power Slap belt. What did your dad do in the 2010s? What? 2010s? 2020s. What was your dad doing in the 2020s? He was the champion of Power Slap. $47.44. Hey, Nav, what's up, brother? He looks like the veins popping out at the end of Scanners. Let's go. Both coaches in the back talking about how Rhodes is a physiological flincher. Yeah, they should be. He is. I mean, Rhodes is obviously with a level of professionalism that you expect in Power Slap, Rhodes is a disgrace to this fine sport. UD win for Cole R. Young. He's 5-2-1. What? You had a fucking draw in Power Slap? You had a power draw? Dude, I mean, again, like, that Bleeding Edge, if you want to talk about things that I actually really don't like about Power Slap, I don't like that. Calling it a war and trying to compare it to actual competition of that caliber, like, we know what a war looks like. We know what a war looks like. Ilya Taporia just went through a war. That was not a war. That was two people slapping each other and one was flinching a lot. Yes, he did take the slaps for Jesus. That is true. Jesus loves me, this I slap. And yeah, as Chase said, I do love the fact that they have the referees, but the coaches rather. I do love the fact that they have the coaches, but they don't have their own coaches, so you just basically get generic coach. And you hope that you get the one that you want. Reality TV star. Who the fuck are these people? Exhibit! Now there's an actual celebrity. Exhibit, geez. Settling into Unkstad. Oh my God, Theo Vaughn at Power Slap. Of course, he's just there early because he's going to be going to the UFC. Of course, he is certainly going to be cage side for the return of Conor McGregor. We can't expect the competitors to be the ones to break kayfabe. True, that is true. It's a good point. I do respect the commitment, but you would think that the interviewers would be framing it a little bit differently. Don't frame it like it's MMA. Look at this dude slapping the pad. All right, Stunt Marshal, a.k.a. Hate Hogan. War means both fighters are battered and pouring their heart out on MMA or boxing. No such thing as a slap war. I mean, come on, dude. Give me a break. Are you guys into this BMX shit? The Nitro Circus? I've never really been into this stuff. I mean, it is kind of cool, like, sure. This is another one of those things that if somebody asked me, they were like, hey, do you want to go watch this? I'd be like, yeah, all right. Sure, why not? Stunt giving the pad the Rock eyebrows. True, dude. I mean, he's not only practicing his slap, but he's also practicing his gamesmanship. He's an entertainer at the end of the day. BMX is lame, motocross is hard. They're both kind of the same to me. I think motorcycle stunts are more impressive than BMX stuff. Yeah, again, like I'm just like, okay, whatever. Again, it's like I don't have any hatred for it. Like, if you enjoy it, then, fair enough. It's just for me, I'm like, not really my thing. I'm not a fan of vehicles. Like, I mean, I like them, but I look at vehicles for utilitarian purposes. Like, I'm not a car guy. I don't like planes or helicopters or whatever. Like, I look at them as purely utilitarian. Get me from point A to point B. I can acknowledge when one looks cool, but like, I don't care. Everything is better with an engine. I mean, I think that it's kind of impressive to be able to do it without an engine. You have to generate a whole lot of speed. I don't know. You're a vehicle autist? We know this to be true. Can you imagine plane races? They probably have that. They probably have something like that. Isaiah Quinones. I wonder if he is of relation to Landon. Oh, wow. There's a history between these two. Quinones was Stunt Marshall's coach on his debut. He's going to knock the mustache off his face. All right, Quinones saying all the right things. Plane races are a thing, but they go one at a time so they don't crash. Probably smart. Nitro is fun to see live for sure. It's like Monster Truck. It's made fun of unless you're there. Then it's really fun. It's the same show the Mental Militia did in the early 2000s. Yeah, again, I'm not trying to make fun of it legitimately. I think it's cool. It's just not something that I care about. But if someone said, do you want to go? I'd be like, yeah. Red Bull sponsors some, that certainly tracks. Red Bull is always doing cool shit, man. That's another reason why I'm glad that Red Bull is the drink of choice for the Yama streams. Because I appreciate that Red Bull not only is the best tasting drink on the planet, but it also is a company that sponsors cool shit. All right, welcome back, Carlos. You're in time for title fight number 2. Title slap number 2. Who are the next ones? We've got Stunt Marshall coming up, brother. The Davy Crockett hairstyle himself. Stunt Marshall versus Isaiah Quinones. Try me, I'll slap you famous. How about that? Red Bull ads and sponsorships are the only ones I'll even watch, let alone enjoy. There you go. All right, of course, Stunt Marshall coming out to the classic Hulk Hogan walkout. Still is a banger after all these years, by the way. Ronda was at Stunt's last slap. Yeah, I saw her in the clip there. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. Yeah. Hulk Hogan walkout music does go hard every time. Horse races and golf is for rich people. Sports shit are only there for them to bet because they got nothing to do with their money. I mean, they like golf. They like golf because it's like a non-athletic sport. But horse races, I don't like anything involving animals, man. Horse races, dog races, I don't like any of that shit. Leave animals alone. I don't like animals being forced into competition for people's amusement. All right, well, the stunt marshal guy better live up to the Hulk Hogan walkout here. You sent on Discord a thumbnail that you made for tomorrow's stream? All right, let's see it. Nice. Good deal. Good deal, brother. Thank you for that. I mean, I kind of have a pretty standard thumbnail that I use for all my streams, but I appreciate the effort. Thank you, sir. Ooh. Hold on, people. Ooh. All right. Sorry. Some non-Yama stuff going down that I have to address real quick. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Good stuff happening. Sorry, let me catch up with you guys. Rich people love anything that's prohibitively expensive. It's a tale as old as time. True. Exactly. That's why country clubs exist. There's a good horse race track near my grandpa's on the Canadian side of Niagara Falls. They don't put down animals when they get injured or retire, so I like it. Yeah, but the animals don't want to be out there fucking running. Maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. They also donate to the Humane Society. It just seems still like you're forcing the animals to do stuff that they wouldn't otherwise do. But I don't know. Again, like I said, maybe I don't know enough about it. Maybe they have a humane way to do it at this point. Supposedly keeps out the riffraff. Yeah, the riffraff as opposed to the rich people riffraff. As opposed to the rich people riffraff. The fucking, the white collar riffraff that's in the fucking Epstein files. This is why. This is something I didn't talk about on the Conor McGregor review, but like, anytime that I see ultra wealth, that's all that I think about is just that they are in a different fucking world that is so goddamn alien to me. And like, I am okay with that. I have to imagine that if I had that level of wealth, if I won the lottery tomorrow and had that level of wealth, I still would not become one of those people because that lifestyle just it's alien to me in a way that I never want to know about. You keep your fucking mansions and your exclusivity and all of this bullshit. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want to be a part of that disgusting world because you know what goes on in that world. You can have it. Fucking sick. So fuck them. They're the riffraff. They're the riffraff in white collars, and I don't give a fuck. Eat the rich. Goated Puerto Rican pretty boy. True, dude. That is a nickname goes hard. The horses like running. Horses are evolved to run. I mean, true. That is true. It's like a border collie. They get depressed when they don't. All right, fair enough. As long as they treat them right. I don't know. I don't like animals being... I'm not a big fan of animals in captivity, period. I've talked about this before. Thinker is for the common man. I mean, if the common man, at least with the common man, like there's a bit of law and order. You know what I mean? Even though that's eroding over time as well, of course. I just don't like the idea that you have a certain level of money and then you just get to do whatever the fuck you want and then you get to pretend like you're above other people when you're just as sick as anyone else, if not worse. Like having your own island sounds so cool back then until creepy evil elites ruined those dreams. Yeah, now you got to wonder what happens on every island. If I evolved to run on my middle finger, I'd be so pissed about it. On your middle finger, is that what it is? Is that what hooves are? Treated like kings until the glue factory. Well, Hydra's saying that they don't retire them that way. Retire them. What a nice little phrase that is. All right. Either way, Quinones versus Marshall. Quinones is slapping first. Championship slaps. It looked like a flinch, but he went down. No, it's not done. It's not done. Why are these guys? These guys are jumping the gun. All right. He gives a thumbs up, but he did flinch. How are they going to handle this? How are they going to handle all of these damn flinches? These guys are disrespecting Power Slap. Stunt Marshall is fine, all good. I mean, yeah, dude. Commentary was out here jumping the gun. He did slap his little mustache a little to the side. Are they going to call the flinch? They're going to let the flinch slide. All right. He got away with the flinch. Just like in the UFC, calling fouls is as subjective as anything else. Plus, there are no actual rules to Power Slap, so we're making it up as we go. All right. Stunt Marshall with his slap. Hey, Quinones took it. He didn't even slap through his face. What? He flinched? Where was the flinch? Are you kidding me right now? They're calling him flinching and they didn't call it on Marshall? Bro, that was that bullshit. Refereeing bullshit extends to Power Slap. I expect nothing less. That was absolutely, positively not a flinch. They want to be on some bullshit. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, coach. I don't know what to call the people who catch them when they go out. Yeah, I was calling them retrievers. I don't actually think I made that up at the time, but that is what I'm calling them in my head. I just call him the guy that does this. The horse hoof is its strong middle finger outcompeted the other horse fingers in evolution. Interesting. All right. He's wobbled. He's a wobbly man now. Oh, Quinones had to take the double slap. Definitely rigged. Fucking rigged. Llama Man is next. The rules don't exist to certain people. It must be, dude. It must fucking be. That's crazy. Stunt clubbed him in the neck if there was a foul there. Yeah, for real, dude. I mean, the strike looked okay to me based on my limited knowledge of Power Slap, but to say that he flinched that first time is absolutely ridiculous. Sneaky rock on the rigged slap. Ain't that a sentence? All right, we got to see if the Puerto Rican pretty boy can come back after all of this horse shit. 9-9 round. He did the Romero drunken master to his corner. True, brother. That's some deep ball knowledge right there, Nav. The old Romero going fucking full on salsa. That was another flinch. Are they calling this guy for a flinch ever? Bro has flinched twice now, and they're not saying anything about flinching. This is ridiculous, dude. Why is this guy stunt marshal getting special treatment? There's the turn. There's the flinch. I mean, to me, that wouldn't be enough of a flinch to call a foul. But if they called the foul on the Puerto Rican pretty boy, then how is he getting away with it? Bisping better commentary on Power Slap than UFC. He's calling out everything. True. I agree. Bisping is, you can tell that he really does enjoy this. That is absolutely factual. Watch him moving again. Your guy flinched both times, coach. Blue coach out here fucking with the gamesmanship. This is absolute horseshit. This fucking Davy Crockett haired motherfucker is getting special treatment. I mean, like, that didn't look like enough of a flinch to me. Are they going to call that as a foul too? I mean, he's bearing down. I would think that bearing down should be legal in this. For fuck's sake, you're about to get slapped in the face. Yeah, I mean, he legitimately is just kind of going forward and squinting his eyes. Happy Asian Power Slap fans. Have you seen Vanderlei's recent post? He looks like a wax figurine of himself. Oh no, does he really? Poor Vandy. Did he have like plastic surgery done? Maybe he's just had enough reconstructive surgery that it's fucked with his face. He's got that Mickey Rourke going on. That was the MMA equivalent of your coaches screaming for missed shots in the apex. True. Come on, ref. Oh, let's go. Quinones gets the drop. Is it over? It's all over. The Puerto Rican pretty boy gets the beanbag.
Oh, that boy got a beanbag.
Ooh, that's a beanbag.
Hell yeah. All of that horse shit with the fucking refereeing, and we get a beanbag for the one and true king here. You really want Vandy to stop fighting? Because, man, that was brutal. I mean, what did he get beat recently? Did he fought recently? I don't know. Yeah, that was good. Hell yeah. Puerto Rico. Hell yeah, dude. All right. The Puerto Rican pretty boy gets the job done by power slap. His tattoos look similar to D-Rod. Yeah, I guess when you have an entire torso full of tattoos, they all kind of look similar at the end of the day, right? All right, good deal. And now all that is left is the lady slap. We got baddie slap coming up. P-Rod. I don't know if he would appreciate the P-Rod moniker, but it does track. Good deal, man. Slapped the Davy Crockett right off of his head. Slapped his Hulk Hogan Fu Manchu right off of his face. Lady Beanbag? I want to see a Lady Beanbag. That would be the one thing that could make this really all tie together, you know? Bro in the Green Day shirt. Shout out to Bro in the Green Day shirt. Is it Daniel? No, it is not Daniel Rodriguez, E-Money J. It is Isaiah Quinones. They just look a lot alike. They look a lot alike. That is true. All right. P-Rod is what you call Little Hydra? Yeah, that's why I don't think he would appreciate the moniker, but either way, it doesn't matter. He's got a power slap belt being slapped around his waist. He has slapped his way to victory. Who is the dude on his back underneath the Puerto Rican flag? You promised a finish and you delivered. Let's go. You literally have your house on the money line. You have your house on the line tomorrow on the McGregor fight. What's the bet? What's the pick, brother? We'll talk about that in depth, of course, tomorrow, as I will be here live for the event. P-Rod is a sick name, too. All right, if you say so. I don't know if he'd appreciate it, but I'm glad that you do. He's the Ethan Ewing of Power Slap. Your O must go. True. He is talking some heavy shit over here. Everybody who's got an O, I just take that. Maybe they should stop giving me that. Bro was wearing the Trump shoes, by the way. Bro legitimately had the Trump gold shoes on. He's got the Puerto Rican power. Why does he have an LA and a New York tattoo on his chest? He's coast to coast. His torso is bi-coastal. All right. Well, shout out to the Puerto Rican pretty boy. Now we get the Canadian and American ladies. The pretty ladies. Star-studded event with Gary Payton in the crowd. Jalen and Cody Williams. These guys are brothers that play for basketball teams. Oh, of course, Neon is in the building. Who let Neon grow a mustache? All the kids love him. They all love Neon. We are so fucked. Managed to piss off Dodgers and Yankee fans despite tattooing both of their logos. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's an odd juxtaposition to have like rival teams tattooed on your torso together, but he's Mr. Countrywide. Historic Puerto Rican populations in both places? Yeah, but you're only from one of them. Zoe Dubois with these terrible eyebrows. She looks like she is a villain in a kung fu movie. Why does she have her eyebrows like this? Neon speaking to the camera while it's muted. Yeah, I'm sure he's done that on stream before too. Thanks to Arman Sarukian and Nina Drama always hanging out with streamers. I mean, it was bound to happen though. It was bound to happen. I recently discovered there is a fuck ton of Ricans in Anchorage, Alaska for some reason. That's interesting. I wonder why. I wonder how that happened. Obvious climate difference there. Officer Juice. Jesus lives? Where does he live? Send me location.
Send me location.
McGregor by KO gets you an M? No fucking way. No fucking way, dude. There is no way that you're getting a mill off of that shit. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. He's probably from LA, but all the Ricans rep New York. It's like Cubans in Florida. It's still strange to me. You rep for the place that you are from if you want to do that. I mean, maybe he has some other connection for that, but I don't know. If you win that bet, you better buy the whole Yama shop. Yeah, exactly. Now, E-Money J is a bullshitter. We know this. We know this. E-Money J with all of these ridiculous bets. Not a single purchase made at yamashow.com. He is a bullshitter.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I mean, it's not me saying it. It's Randy Marsh, brother. You got Max all day, but I might sneak $1 on McGregor round 2 sub. Damn, where are people getting McGregor by sub from? I don't understand this. When was the last time that Conor sunk in a submission? Is that why? Is because it's like no one will see it coming? Conor watched the BMF fight and said, oh, I can do that too? I mean, come on, dude. If Charles Oliveira couldn't sub Max, I don't think that Conor McGregor's doing it. But crazier things have happened, so you sneak your $1 on in there, brother. McGregor did grapple good 13 years ago against Max. Clearly, he subs him this time. First of all, no, he didn't. I actually watched that fight not too long ago. And yes, he did grapple, but a little bit. But like to say that he grappled well, I mean, maybe on Conor terms. It's the weird handicapper play on YouTube right now. I don't get why either, but I'll bite. Sure. Again, this is people trying to be galaxy brain. That's legitimately what that is. I guarantee you it's that. I guarantee you it's that. It's going to be those people that are trying to play the galaxy brain play so that when it happens, if on the very, very off chance it happens, they can be the one to say, see, I fucking told you. And then, of course, if it doesn't happen, they don't acknowledge it and they move on. That is the difference, people. That is the fucking difference between Yama and these other clowns out there. I am always taking accountability for my picks and the lack of right ones. The only way I can see McGregor winning is via decision, and same goes to Max, and this is a decision fight. Interesting. I mean, I think that Max could possibly wear down Conor with superior cardio and maybe TKO him in the later. I think I have Max by knockout in the 3rd round because I think that he'll eventually tire Conor out. Conor's cardio is not where it once was. McGregor beat the fuck out of Max the first time. Brother, he did not beat the fuck out of Max the first time. As I said, I rewatched that fight recently. It was an average at best fight, very competitive. He did not beat the fuck out of Max the first time. It's nonsense until it's not. Yeah, that's always the case. Of course it is. Of course it is. And I will thoroughly acknowledge that crazier things have happened. But when it does not happen, just keep an eye out for all of those people who were saying that that was the thing and see them quietly not acknowledge it. Miss Black Swan. Indeed. Yeah, she is rocking the Black Swan without the makeup though. It is all eyebrow. It wasn't competitive. It went to decision. It might have been slightly one-sided, but it was certainly more competitive than not. It was competitive enough for the era at which they were both fighting. All right. We have walkout number 1 for eyebrows. We have walkout number 2 for Canadian. Oh, God. Walking out to a female cover of Paint It Black. Ugh. $30-26. Oh, my God. Is that the official scores? Is there a judge that actually 30-26 did that fight? Show me the scorecards. Of course not. Shut up. I don't care about the last fight. I was 7 years old when it happened, Max has stayed active against the best. Connor did drugs. I think the toll on his body will be too high. That I don't necessarily agree with, but I do agree with the fact that Max has stayed active. And that Connor, as much as he wanted us to believe in the McGregor Forever documentary that all he cares about is winning and fighting, we know that's not the truth. So, yeah, there's plenty of reasons to think that Connor is not winning this fight. But if he does, I'll be happy about it. As I said, this is the year of the upset, and Connor does seem more locked in than he ever has in any of these previous lead-ups. So, at least since, the Khabib loss. Max was only 21 years old then. He barely was still learning off of UFC 3. There you go. You watched the tape. I watched the tape too, brother. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Believe what you want to believe. If Max wins, I want to see Max fighting Paddy Pimblett or Quillen Salkeld. And if Connor wins, we'll fight for the belt. Fight for the BMF belt. Interesting, which Charles submits him immediately. That would be an interesting play if they have him fight for the BMF as opposed to fighting for the actual title. Because I think everybody just believes that he's instantly getting a title shot if he comes back and wins. I think it would be way more appropriate to have him fight for the BMF, but we'll see. He's got to win first. All right, this is your main event of the evening. We have baddie number 1 with eyebrows versus baddie number 2 Canadian. $12.5 versus 14 on necks in this one. Yes, neck strength, certainly a factor. It is crazy to think that this little girl, Zoe Dubois, is going to slap anyone ever. I would assume that she is the former ballerina with the whole black swan motif going on here. Hit the swan. Hit the swan. That did not say swan. It said Suan. S-U-A-N. She missed one of the peaks of the W if it was supposed to say swan. But maybe Suan is something else. I don't fucking know. She's got weeb strength? Yeah, I guess so. If Max loses, I see him fighting Hoofy or Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker probably makes sense. They probably want Hoofy to jump Max, I would think, if he loses. If Max loses, he'll be on a 3-fight losing streak. Crazy to think about. One judge's last name was Cheatham. How many people did his ancestors need to screw over and cheat to gain that last name? True. I am a butcher because my family were butchers. He's a Cheatham because, well, all right. First up is Dempster. She's got a Dempster in the back. All right, there is her slap. And Dubois ate it easily. She took it like a champ, though. No flinching. A family of judges, exactly. Yeah, definitely a fair blow and no flinch. That is how you don't flinch. Shout out to Zoe Dubois. She needs to show all of these other fucking big men, all these big burly men who are power slappers who don't know how to not flinch. At least Zoe Dubois did not flinch. All right, Zoe Dubois. Slap the pretty out of this chick. You can see her little chin crumpling up. All right, it's Zoe Dubois slap time. Nothing doing. Easy slap. Canadian shrugs it off like, what the fuck was that? Too easy, she says. You accidentally called Dempster Dumpster? I mean, she's rolling with a dump truck. For a skinny girl, she's got a little bit in the back. I appreciate this. Yeah, see, Bisbing saying the same thing. She is tucking, though. I will agree. I do agree with that. She is tucking her chin. All right, right hand on 2. That was a good shot. I think that Dempster's got the better technique on the strikes. These girls don't want to be mean. Yeah, they're a little bit too chummy, you know? Where's the mean streak? One of the Dubois apparently is like a pro wrestler. Where's the heel turn here? Are they calling her for flinching? You got to be fucking kidding me. Yeah, they're saying about the chin tuck. Yeah, look at it. Her chin is fucking, she got a triple chin going on with that chin tuck. That chin is super tucked. Bro, she looks like fucking Kristen Wiig right now. They're allowing it. Carrie Hatley says it's okay. She's tucking her chin, but it's okay because she's pretty. All right, let's see it. All right. Ah, another one. She waves it off, even though you're tucking your chin there, Canadian. You think Dubois is getting into... You think Dubois is into getting a hit based on her reactions? I mean, that chin is fucking tucked as shit. She looks like Kristen Wiig playing a character. Yeah, she's going a quadruple chin. Quintuple chinned. Ridiculous. I mean, neither of these women seem to have enough power to knock each other out, so I think we're going to go all 5 rounds here. That was a slow-mo slap. I don't think that either of these women are particularly good at slapping. Just to be perfectly honest. That was good. I mean, Dempster certainly has the better technique out of the two. Is that what they judge on? Like, if they go to the judges, is that what they judge on? They just judge on who slapped better? Hey, Byron. What is good, brother?
W.
OG Byron in the chat. What's up, man? I saw clips of 2 wrestlers on this Power Slap card. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We had the Indian dude, Singh, and he went against Jack Swagger. And then this girl apparently is a wrestler too, so there's multiple pro wrestlers on this. She has custom Power Slap shoes. Bro, she is tucking her chin like a motherfucker. All right, round 3. Let's see if Zoe can get a reaction out of her. Which one of the women? The one who just slapped right there. Easy, easy. Too easy, says the Canadian. I'm pretty sure anyway. I think it's the girl with the wait, maybe it's not her. Which one did they say was the one who they said she was having tremendous success? Yeah, it's Zoe Dubois. Yeah, I guess she was a wrestler. So, okay, yeah. Yeah, I was corrected. I was corrected at the first place. So yeah, Zoe Dubois, who was she was a ballerina and a pro wrestler. Yes, Black Swan is a pro wrestler. Thank you, Bleeding Edge. Dubois is getting her hand stuck on her face when she slaps. She has 0 power or speed. Yeah, exactly. Oof. Yeah, Dempster has like a good crack to her slaps. But it's like it's not doing anything to her either. That looked like a club to me. This W slap is going to be a decision slap. True, brother. Yeah, we're definitely going to decision with this slap fest. Ladies not having knockout power in power slap. Who'da thunk it? All right, Zoe getting a little frustrated, and her cheek is all kinds of swollen now. She's doing a little dance here. Ladies boring even in power slap. I mean, at least you get a pair of baddies doing it. But, I mean, she is so tucking the chin. Jesus Christ, dude. See, Bisbing not having it. Stick your chin out. Yeah. Stay in the box, says Canadian. Wow. No lady beanbag is a bummer. I agree. Oh, they're calling a foul. I guess they're saying that she did step out of the box. See, you complain loud enough and you're pretty enough, you get them to do whatever you want. Power slap defeated the Indian stereotype, but ladies being boring is universal. It's not universal. It's just very, very common. All right, round 5. This is our last slap round. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Maniac. Thank you for a base take. Appreciate you being here, brother. Easy peasy. Another shot that does not affect the opponent. Neither of these chicks has gotten a reaction out of the other one at all. But yeah, this does look like it's going to go to decision. But who will be the victor is the question. Who will walk away with the power slap power belt? She's an ambidextrous slapper. She slaps with both hands like Ludacris. Pretty privilege and power slap. Yeah, there you go. That's something that's universal. Universal pretty privilege. All right. This is the last slap of the evening. Let's see if Dubois can pull it off. Lady Beanbag. Nope. Nothing. Canadians still talking. Oh, they're jawing at each other. Bad blood between these ladies. Not a fan, nor can I stand power slap, but gotta support the blood palm. Brother, fucking
W.
Massive W, Maniac. I appreciate you always. I too am not a power slap fan, but we had to do it at some point. You know, we had to watch power slap. And I will say, for what it is, I can understand the appeal. I mean, like, I do get it. But would I watch it consistently? Probably not. But I can now say forevermore that I have done a power slap event on stream. It was as goofy and a big make 'em up as I thought it would be. Bisbing hating on Tucker, was he? What did he say? Oh, on the chin Tucker. I thought you were saying he was hating on Tucker Carlson. I was like, what? It's an odd stray to catch. ¿Por qué no los dos? ¿Por qué no quiero, brother? But, you know, I mean, again, it's like, if there's nothing else on and everybody's like, please do power slap, and I'd be like, okay, maybe, but like, it certainly wouldn't be something I'd watch consistently. I guess that's the end of power slap, and it was a decent slaps, but it's finally over. Yes, Johnny, indeed. That's another good thing about power slap. At least it's only a 3-hour event. You think the appeal is highlights on social media? I mean, certainly that is a part of it. I can see more of an appeal of watching the actual event, though. All right, Dempster the Dumpster continues to maintain her belt for Canada. See, Hydra, you got yourself a Canadian champion. A robbery would really top off this card. Yeah, that would have been great. That would have been great if we had a robbery. But Dempster was definitely the better slapper of the two. Oh, she's the inaugural champ. This is the we saw the first ever crowning of a women's flyweight champ in Power Slap. How about that? In National Fight Week. Yeah, she's a real combat sports fan. It is International Fight Week, young lady. The event would be fun. Have a couple beers with the homies. That's basically what it is around the watch along, right? We're hanging out. We're having fun. We're watching slaps. Watching this pretty Canadian girl slapping away. Why not? Exactly. We made history together. Together we made history. How about that? That's the end. See you, Thinker, and it was awesome streaming. Good night, y'all. Hey, Johnny, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. Glad you are back. Good to have you back. And of course, yes, we will conclude the stream when the broadcast ends, but we are coming to the end. So, yeah, I mean, look, was this the worst thing I've ever watched? No, it certainly wasn't. Is it dumb? Yeah, I would say it's pretty dumb, but I understand the appeal of it. And, for what it is, if you just kind of let the dumbness be what it is, then, I'm like, whatever, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like, I'm not going to be one of these people that's going to be like, oh, this is this. I'm not going to be like Sean Strickland after the brand risk card, be like, oh my God, guys, I can't believe that I degraded myself so much by watching this. I can't believe that I let myself sink to such a low level, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. That ain't me. Power Slap is fine, whatever. All right, Ellie Dempster. She is the champ. Is she the only women's champion right now? Before you go, Thinker, do you think Connor versus Max actually is 25 million at the gate already? Yes, I do believe that actually. And the reason that I believe that is because they are charging exorbitant and astronomical prices that have never been charged before for events now. So yes, I do believe that it's 25 million for the gate because it's in Las Vegas and people are paying $10,000 a seat. Live in the kayfabe and enjoy life. I'm okay with the bleeding edge. I know that you do, so I'm certainly okay with that. But yeah, 25 million at the gate does not surprise me at all. People are paying crazy, crazy money for those seats. $10,000 probably isn't even cage side. I would think that cage side seats, if you're not a celebrity that they want to have front row and they're giving the tickets away to, you're probably paying somewhere in like the $25,000 range. The sport is becoming a sport of the haves and the have-nots. We've talked about this before. You imitate him pretty well. Here's the thing, you guys. I can't believe I did that, you guys. It was something I never thought I would be doing, okay? Not me. That's definitely not my thing out there, even though I had a great time, you guys. I'm guessing they'll also add Paramount subs into that. No, probably not. Probably not. That's probably 25,000. That's probably 25 million gate. Hold on a second. Since you asked, before we end the broadcast here, the broadcast is coming to an end, but let's see here. Let's do a little exercise. Ticketmaster.com. Go to Ticketmaster.com here. We're going to go to UFC 329. All right, UFC 329, McGregor versus Holloway at the T-Mobile Arena. Yes, so tickets in the upper deck, section 215, row K. Upper deck tickets, the cheapest ticket that you can get for $329 right now. Upper deck, section 215, row K. $1,111.50. Floor seats. And these aren't even good floor seats. This is section F on the floor. $7,812. Good seats on the floor. Section G. $9,597. So, yeah, do I believe that the gate is that high? Absolutely, I do. And that's just the shit that you can get on Ticketmaster right now. We're not even talking about VIP packages and all that other shit. The White House was 1.5 mil apparently for a seat. That's a different situation though, dude. Well, you can't compare things to the White House card. The White House card was a completely unique situation. You're fighting on the lawn of the White House, a complete, you have to go through security checks and all kinds of different shit for the White House card. White House was a one-of-one event. Apples and oranges. They had 250K live on YouTube for the weigh-in right before Power Slap. That plus it being on Paramount Plus, I feel like it's getting the record-breaking even for this year. It's probably, I don't know if it'll do better numbers than the White House card as far as viewership goes, but it'll certainly be up there. It'll certainly be neck and neck with the White House, I would think. But we were talking, I mean, the viewership numbers and the gate numbers are completely separate. Like those are two different metrics. So if we're talking about viewership numbers, yeah, it'll probably do close to the White House, but I would suspect the White House is going to probably be more than the White House. Or excuse me, that the White House will be more than 329. But it'll probably be somewhat close. And as far as ticket sales go, again, they're apples and oranges. You cannot compare the two. Exactly, Carlos. The White House card will never happen again, so it makes sense. But all right, guys, that is going to do it for Power Slap. The broadcast has concluded. The timer is getting taken down. This was not bad. This was not bad. I'm not, don't ever let me be the Sean Strickland in the room over here trying to make you think that I didn't have a good time. This was fine. I had fun. You guys make it fun every time, no matter what we're watching. So this was certainly a good time to me. You think it'll outperform it internationally? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think even international fans might have been interested in the White House card strictly for the spectacle of it, but we will find out. All will be revealed. We will find out in due time. So, all right. Well, as we are talking about it, of course, I will be back live for UFC 329 tomorrow night. You will be here with me, hopefully. I very much hope so. In the meantime, of course, the review of McGregor Forever Part 2. Our Part 2 review is out right now. Just wanted your take. Yeah, thank you, Maniac. I appreciate seeing you, brother. Thank you for coming around, bro. It is great to see you again, man. I am so glad that we got to reconnect, dude. It's really great seeing you again. Thanks for indulging in some bullshit for the blood palm. I had a good time with it. I legitimately did. Like I said, is it dumb? Yes. Is it fluffy? Yes, but I can have fun with that too. So yeah, as I was saying though, McGregor Forever episodes 3 and 4 review are out now. The entire series is out in review form. I'm going to get to the editing probably this week. So hopefully sometime within the next maybe 3 weeks, we'll have the fully edited version of the McGregor Forever review. It's going to be a supercut. So it's going to be a long, cool thing that we're going to be doing for that. It's going to be a lot of fun having that thing out on the channel. So it's going to be a little while, but I'll get to it. Hoping to have some more video content coming this week. I know that I've been slacking on the video content ever since we got the new computer, but trust me, that is going to change. And of course, we're going to be doing other cool stuff around the channel as we always do. New clip is out as well. A new short is out. If you want to check that out, give that a like. That always helps. And of course, yamashow.com for all of your merchandise needs. Get yourself something nice at yamashow.com. It's nice to reconnect and see your transition doing good. Yeah, appreciate it, brother. Yes, the MMA has been a lot of fun, and I'm home, and I feel good about that too. The blood palm makes it completely worth in the new arena, and no place I'd rather be right now. So good deal. All right, guys. Well, with that all said, we're going to end it up here. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow for UFC 329, McGregor versus Holloway 2. So until then, everybody, you have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your weekend. And as always, fight on.
It's